My dear digital natives, today we are going to start a new topic of digital marketing, and that is social media marketing. We all live in different kind of social media platforms. Some of us are on Facebook, many of us are on this Instagram, many of us on this Twitter, some of us on this on LinkedIn, WeChat, and number of Pinterest, and number of such kind of the platforms. And we are the digital natives of such social media platforms. So how that social media platforms are being used by the businesses and firms for their achieving business objectives. So it will be quite interesting going this course because we love to be there on social media platforms for the entertainment, for networking, or reaching out to our friends and family. Now we'll also learn that how these platforms are being utilized by the businesses, or we can also use it for our personal branding or for achieving our business objectives. So in this particular schedule, this particular session, we are going to cover that what is social media marketing, and what is the buying behavior, and how this social media helping in achieving this business objectives, understanding this buying behavior of individuals, digital natives I could normally call them, and why do we prefer to go to purchase online, why do we prefer to purchase offline, and they are the pros and cons of it. So we'll discuss all such aspects here. So let us start this particular aspect here, and moving to this social media introduction and overview. So we'll cover this what is changing buying behavior. We'll also have this small discussion on this what is social listening, and that is a very important aspect while talking about the social media marketing, because social listening is something that you are listening to your customer, and I always say that which is important in sales, it is talking or listening. So listening is more important as compared to talking as far as this sales process is concerned. So what is social listening? We'll discuss, and this why we should use social media for businesses. So changing buying behavior, that let us have this discussion on that how do this how do we shop? How do we shop grocery? Normally you will say grocery, many of the times, yes, I go for this big basket and place an order. Sometimes some packaged food item I also buy from Flipkart or Amazon, especially in this lockdown period. But prior to that, many of us, they usually visit to a physical store and buy it. But once you talk about your parents, your elder brother and sisters, normally they prefer to visit a store and purchase all these grocery items. Then what is this paper products? How do you buy a paper product? Paper product, in most of the cases, we visit a stationery store and purchase. What about this cleaning products? It is obvious nowadays we prefer more of this online, but earlier we were visiting a shop and purchasing that kind of this cleaning products, either this cloth cleaning or the surface cleaning products. How do you purchase a software? You will say that in most of the cases it is online, I buy it. How do you buy this books and media? So you will say that this for media, normally I go for this online. I download these movies, I go for this Netflix and purchase. And what about the books? Books, normally I purchase offline if it is related to this course curriculum, especially for the schools going kids. But in case of this higher education students or this professionals, they prefer to buy this online, and that too they prefer this ebooks. What about the apparels? Apparels, girls will say that normally we do a lot of this shopping on this online platforms, and many of the time they search a lot on this online platform, but when it comes to purchase, they go and purchase it from a store, physical store, and vice versa. Similarly, for electronics and gift items, you will see these gift items can be purchased online more as compared to electronic items are not being purchased, and that to high value. Normally, we prefer to visit a physical store and understanding this all the features and what kind of the advantages and benefit different brands can give us. Then we want to have this personal experience, field touch, and normally we prefer to buy. So these are the different aspects normally. And this particular discussion definitely that triggers our understanding towards that how our buying behavior has changed, and that too category wise. So for grocery, our buying behavior will be different as compared to we are going to purchase a software or we are going to purchase apparels. So how do you shop? That the second question, if I ask, then either this through marketplace websites, marketplace models like Flipkart and Amazon, Myntra, and many more, or we directly reach to this store website, Zara, or some other websites like Tata website, or we normally go for this search engine and identify the product which we are going to purchase, or we also look at these different social media pages of the brands, and they are promoting their product and range, and normally we directly access to their website directly, or the link which they have provided, we reach there, or this daily deals website like Groupon, wherein we get this better discounts and offers, or auction websites like eBay. So if you pause here and ponder a little bit, then you will come to know that of how that we are behaving once we are purchasing online. So let us move to the next after giving a pause. Why do you shop in a store or online? Normally, once we try to go for this physical store or we want to buy this online, so a person like me, a middle-aged person, if you ask me that, why do I shop in a store or why do I shop this online? So I will say physical stores, normally I prefer to visit that for this all this convenience item, and it is a need of an hour and an immediately requirement in my home. So normally I prefer to visit and immediately purchase it. And if it is a planned kind of the shopping, it is obvious that I will go for this online. And looking at that convenience, that is very important aspect. And I need not to visit many of the places at one go. I can place an order. So that is in terms of this for convenience goods. When it comes to the shopping goods, where this my shopping is more planned, and I know that which particular website I can get this better product. So obviously I will go for it and purchase it, especially this technological items which may not be available. Like suppose I have to purchase a webcam or I have to purchase a software. So obviously I will go for this online because that is much more easier for me to reach to this multiple options. I can compare and purchase it. But in case of this grocery, as I said, I may prefer this going to the physical stores. If I want to purchase a shoe, footwear, then obviously I will prefer to visit a physical store because I have to have this experience as how it is fit into my foot, and that is very important. So it means that online buying behavior that keep on changing according to this what is the need of an hour, and what if it is a planned shopping or need of an hour, or whether it is immediately required, or whether I need to check it and getting my own experience with that particular product. So these are these important aspects. And when without giving a second thought, I will go for this online buying. As I said, if I have to purchase books, if I have to purchase software, if I have to purchase any small electronic items, without giving a second thought, directly I will go to a particular website and I will place an order. Even for this sports goods, I will prefer to go for this online and purchase it. And even in case of this, most of the service, suppose I want to purchase an insurance, general insurance. I want to purchase this motor insurance. I will prefer to go this online. I want to purchase this healthcare policy. I will purchase online. So a lot of these services, a lot of these products, where that immediate requirement is not there, I will prefer to go for this online. Now, this what is the digital and what is the social? We need to understand before moving to this social media marketing. So digital means a website. Any business has to have a website nowadays if you want to be digitally present. And website is basically a virtual office in this networked economy and digital economy. And I will do that once I am having this website. I will do my search engine marketing, and I also go for this email marketing. If I am having this various contacts, and I will start placing, sending my marketing communication then to directly, and looking at this responses. I will do a lot of this content marketing. Content, I will develop the content. I will curate my content and using into this various platforms. So that is all in terms of this digital marketing. I will also develop a lot of content and which I will place in my websites, either in terms of white papers, in terms of case studies, or in terms of this blogs, or this my publications, videos into my websites, because as I said, it's my virtual office, and some of this material that will be having a public access, but many of this items may not be having this public access, and one has to give me their credentials, their email IDs, and their whereabouts. Only then they will be able to download that particular report free of cost. But some of this material that I will keep intact, and that will be available only on payment basis. So by this way, I will monetize my model, as well as I will also look at this establishing my credibility that I am an expert into that field. So this content is very important in terms of establishing my image in my target audience, that the person or that particular firm is an authority in that particular field. So this is the digital part. And what is the social part? Social part, you talk about that, obvious that a lot of these websites are there. And as I said, Facebook is there. Facebook is normally used by this many of us for networking purpose, and knowing this whereabouts of our family and friends and close networks. And nowadays it is also being used for this brand promotion, and for this live streaming. Even some of the companies, even political parties, they have thought of this doing this e-type of this political campaigns on it, because of this lockdown and social distancing norms. And this LinkedIn is a B2B website, is good for this B2B leads, and it's a highly professional website where most of these professionals they try to build their image as an expert into their field. Then Instagram is youngsters, they are there, and that is basically a good platform for giving a visual effect to your voice. You can upload a lot of this video content, a lot of these photographs, and engagement, increase the engagement. Twitter is a very micro blogging website, and micro blogging a social media platform, I will say, prefer, and that helps you to connect anywhere to the celebrities or to this very influential person. And that is a platform, what comes in immediately you can post it, but there is a micro blogging kind of thing. So there is a limit for 140 words for each of this tweet. Then Pinterest, the area is also increasing. WeChat is there, Snapchat, and WhatsApp we all are using, either for this making the groups and for connectivity, as well as sharing the information and networking. These are being used, or even for the entertainment. So this is social and this is digital. So this demarcation has to be clear in our mind before going to the social media. Now, what is social inside digital? Social inside digital is basically what else is possible with the social inside digital. This question has to be asked. And the most powerful thing in social media is digital relationship marketing. So what is this digital relationship marketing? That is a very important aspect. So if it becomes harder and harder for businesses to seen in social media because of the way the social network algorithm work, normally we post a lot of this content and material, and we think that that will be published by this social media site thoroughly, and that will be visible to each and everyone. No. If they are doing it so, then they can never monetize their businesses. So what they do, they have developed such kind of the algorithm that restricts the visibility of your content to public. It is only your direct network they can reach to this particular content, or if you are using a page, so or a group, then that you can increase your visibility of content which you have posted. Otherwise, this restricts. So in this scenario, why don't we collaborate with those people whose content is being seen in the news feed? So my content is not being attracting the eyeballs of this many of the viewers or the digital natives of this different social media platform. So there are some whose content is catching that eyeballs. So better, why I should not collaborate with those who are having a better network? And those people are your fans or followers. They could be your employees, or they might be the influencers that you want to try to influence to spread word of mouth marketing about your company or firm. And this particular aspect we have to learn in throughout this social media course, social media marketing course. And if we could be able to learn it, definitely we can get this better leverage of this social media marketing. So that was an overview which I have kept in front of you, and we'll continue into the next session. Thank you very much.